carries the fears or the consciousness of sin and guilt and the neediness or needing to be punished for it. So, sin and the guilt about it is a human experience usually used by religions to control people through fear and guilt and expectation to be punished and suffer for the sin. Basically, it is negating the basic experience that the souls come from the eternal light world to earth to learn and experience things by doing all extremes and having experience about it.
As free will.
As free will, yes. And then feel what it feels here, feel what it feels here, and choose best. But if somebody tells you that what you did and experienced is a sin, and you're guilty and you deserve to be punished, and suffering is justified, then you expect to live in suffering for everything you choose and everything you do. So when his experience and free will are able to be in freedom. You understand the conflict? And it's in the heart chakra. So if you understand that there is no sin, there is an experience and attempt for self-balance, then there's no pressure to do things against your inner truth. You don't have to be forced to do things that are not true for you. So there's a broader understanding and forgiveness to the journey that the soul takes. Even for extreme experiences in several periods of your life. So there is an experience, it is possibly extremely painful and devastating, but still it is in the line of the range of the experience, even if it is difficult and painful. And there's place for healing and forgiveness, and knowing that it is part of the pendulum swing and choice to find the truth inside. So now we will clear the fears of punishment and suffering for sin and guilt. Prepare your hands. You feel the energies in your chest. As I talk about it, you feel it. Yes?
I've got a crocodile on my foot and it's not leaving. It's returning all the time.
You have an experience of a crocodile on your foot.
Yeah, it's returning like every 2 hours or so. I'm sorry. It's really like pain.
You need to remove a universe of the dark side of you.
Okay.
Era 12. Now you know?
Yes, thanks.
You got into universal opening.
Okay.
Yeah. Ready to clear fear of punishment and suffering. I release the fear of suffering from my heart chakra. I release the fears of suffering and punishment. One method and blending. I release the fear to be wrong and be hurt. I release the fear of being guilty. One method, blending after every fear. I release the fear that nothing can be really corrected. I release the fear that I'm too bad or not good enough. I release the fear to give up on self-guilt. I release the fear to give up on others' blames on me. I release the fear to experience. I release the fear to fail. One method, blending. I release the fear to open my heart and trust. I release the fear to forgive myself. I release the fear to trust others. I release all these fears from all my energy systems. I release, I let go. God, please take them out. I had enough. Oh, good yawning. Let it go. Now we're talking about the fifth chakra. It is the throat chakra and the neck. This chakra is about belief of suffering, that suffering is justified. It is talking about financial suffering, physical suffering, painful sacrifices in relationships, and sacrificing yourselves for the sake of others.